your mind.
Of course, she's a really good laugher and she's a really good screamer.
Go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you go down or a turn of 25.
Screaming that she was to quit, and she wouldn't quit.
We're not bad people, we're not dirty, we're not mean. We love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, lives we're living, yeah, that's how
We brought you home from the hospital, it was cold. We had to have the furnace on to keep you warm.
Yeah, we're happy.
I guess one of the things I remember, Deb, being about 3 years older than me, and of course Shar was another 3 years older than her, and we all had our duties around the house. And of course after mealtime, we all had our things to do as well.
It was always time to get up and help clean up the table, which was always a job.
The girls were to do the dishes. Actually, Deb got screwed in that deal because
It seemed like every time that it was time to clean up and do the dishes, Shar had some other stuff she wanted to do in another little room.
she had to go to the bathroom.
I want you all to know that's absolutely the truth. I don't know how that ever worked out, but it did. And nobody ever believed me that I really did have to go to the bathroom.
And then Deb got stuck doing all the dishes. So my heart goes out to you, Deb, for that. I understand the anxiety you must have went through. I had my own situation to deal with. I got rewarded right after eating a full meal with a bowl of leftovers that ended up getting all mixed together, potato peelings and what other remnants were left. And I was to carry this out across the backyard to the pasture and dump it out in the pasture. And that was usually a pretty long trip getting out there with all that sloshing around. And that's how I developed such a weak stomach. And so everybody was always laughing at me because I'm out in the pasture gagging, dumping the bowl of leftovers out while Deb's doing the dishes and Char's going to the bathroom.
And it happened that way about every night. And of course we all laughed about that.
So that was some of the fun events that we went through after mealtime at the Clemens house back in Garwin back in the 50s and 60s.
Beautiful baby, you must have been a beautiful child. When you were only starting to go to kindergarten, I bet you drove those other childs wild. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, when it came to winning blue ribbon, well, I bet you taught the other kids how. Well, I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. I bet you took the cutest bow. Yeah, you must have been a beautiful baby. 'Cause baby, won't you look at you now? Come on, do it wild now, yeah. Child, when you were only starting to go to kindergarten, I know you drove the other child's wild, and I believe it that when you came to winning blue ribbons, yeah, I know you taught those other kids how. Well, I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. I know you made the cutest bow. Yeah, you must have been a beautiful baby. 'Cause baby, won't you look at you now? Oh, I mean, oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful. Oh, I know you're beautiful, too beautiful for words. Oh, beautiful, oh, beautiful,
Then you went through all your school years. And of course one thing that happened during that time was when I and you girls had gone to Marshalltown to get groceries.
And Mother hit a pile of slush, causing the car to weave back and forth on the road. In fact, really, it's the grace of God that we're telling the story, because it could have been a very serious accident. But my sister, Deb, takes off into this scream, and that's all that we heard was Deb screaming in the back.
And you screamed bloody murder.
Screaming that she just didn't quit, and she wouldn't quit. We all thought we were dead. And I swear to you, our ears were ringing by the time we got up over the hill.
But we all survived.
We got the car straightened out. Mother did a good job of pulling us out of that swerve, and we headed home.
Children behave, that's what they say when we're together. And watch how you play, they don't understand. And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me as we tumble to the ground. And then you say, I think we're alone now, there doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now, the beating of our hearts is the only sound. Look at the way we gotta hide what we're doing, 'cause what would they say if they ever knew? And so we're running just as fast as we can, holding on to one another's hand, trying to get away into the night. And then you put your arms around me as we tumble to the ground. And then you say,
They wanted us to tell something that we remember about you, and the only thing that I can remember is this going on in the living room on Saturday mornings with American Bandstand. And I think that was the only dance that you and Shar knew. But I can do it quite well now. Thank you after all the years of watching.
I think we're alone now, there doesn't seem to be anyone around. I think we're alone now, the beating of our hearts is the only sound.
And so when I was like in high school, she was just coming in. So we never really had the same friends.
But you guys always brought home defective boyfriends. One had bloody noses all the time, one had a gimpy leg. I mean, you couldn't get one whole guy. True? Remember?
What?
Yes, I do remember that.
Yes, Dad had money. I don't know why she never stuck with him.
Legion, the Legion.
And then her boyfriends would lay on the kitchen floor, bloody noses all the time.
What?
After that, you met a guy named Steve.
After she met Steve, I just had a lot of fun with the two of them when they were first dating, and then when they got married. I remember, I think maybe they were still dating yet, and of course we did a lot of riding around. I was coming into high school then, and we liked music, and so we did a lot of riding around, listening to music.
And then come a wedding day. So there had to be a wedding dress made. So I stayed up maybe till 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning and made your wedding dress for you. So, but it was all in fun. Everything worked out.
If you've ever been to Deb's house, you know she's a great decorator, and she enjoys decorating. But Steve and I got tickled one day too, or at least I did, and Steve went with me. I found a railroad spike laying in the window when I visited their house. And I don't know why, but that just jumped out at me, and of course gave Deb a bad time for that. I probably shouldn't, because I'm the guy at our house that moves furniture around, and my wife gives me a bad time about that.
Hi, Deb. Happy birthday. I'd say the number, but I can't remember. It's too high, and I don't have enough fingers, and I don't have enough toes. I hope you have a great day. Just so that everybody knows, I am still the younger one. Always will be the younger one, and less gray hairs. So have a great day. I love you.
Deb, I hope this all surprised you, and hope you have many more years of joy, and hope you enjoy this day very much. And I love you very much. Bye.
But at any rate, Deb, I wish you a happy birthday, and this being a big milestone, congratulations on that one, and many more. And it's great being your brother, and I love you. See ya.
We can go on and talk about how she accused me of kissing on her after I had a date, and because we had to sleep together, and she claims that I'm dreaming, and she wakes up and I'm kissing on her, but I don't know if I believe that or not. Anyway, I want to say to you that my sister means more to me now than she ever did as a young woman. She is caring. She's a loving woman. She's a giver. She helps when we need help. She's always the one in the family that holds us together. She's the one that says, let's get together as a family. So she means more to me now than I ever knew as a girl. I just want to say that all the things in the past are fun. We had a family, even though Mom and Dad didn't have a lot of money, we were family, and we all did the same thing. So what you've heard from Bill and Lori are true and funny and things we went through. But the thing that I want to leave you with is my sister today. And even though she's turning 60 years old, she's still young at heart, still enjoys a good time, loves her husband and her family with all her heart. And I just want to say to you, happy birthday, Deb, and may you have 100 more just like this. Love you, sis.
All right, good practice. Let's do it for real now. Just kidding.
Okay, hey, Brother Bill here, thinking back about Deb, and I guess, you know, this is really bad. Can I start over?
I know the feeling.
Hi, Deb. The first thing I want to say to you is happy birthday, and hope this has surprised you.
When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by. When I can't be, but when I dirty, when I mean, we love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, life's we're living, yeah, that's our philosophy.
Or that stupid. Sorry, we're just fine right there. It's not any stupid or anything else.
Her laughs reminded me of Betty Rubble, and if you make her laugh, you'll know what I'm talking about.